Welcome back to the Movie Draft House. I'm just Mark, and it's another 5-minute review. In today's review, we're going to be talking about the recently released on streaming film The Hill. It's directed by a man named Jeff Celentano. And it stars Dennis Quaid, Joel Carter, Colin Ford as grown-up Ricky Hill, and Sienna Jonarud. I think I said that right. And then Jesse Berry as young Ricky Hill. Anyways, this film is about it's the true story of Ricky Hill, a pro baseball player in the 50s? 50s. I think it's the 50s. 50s or 60s. It's got to be 50s. Could be before that. Damn, I don't even know. But he's a pro baseball player, and he has like a degenerative condition to where he can, at certain times, he can't walk, and, you know, when he's a kid, he wears the leg braces, you know, from what Forrest Gump wore as a kid. And his conquest to be one of the greatest to ever play baseball. And Dennis Quaid here plays his dad, who's also a pastor in a small town, and he's very God-fearing. And this film gives a very good Midwest feel. And this light, man, it's like he's fucking up. So I'm just banging shit around. But it gets a very Midwest feel, and it feels authentic, right? Even though some of the accents are a little like, ooh, that's a very strong Midwest accent. But Dennis Quaid, I don't know why he keeps doing these weird religious movies. Maybe he's a religious guy, and I'm just going to keep turning this back. Oh, no, doesn't even want to stay on now. Oh, maybe it just actually died. Well, that's inconvenient. Not inconvenient. Yeah, it's inconvenient. Hold on, I'll be right back. Now, let's see. Pop back up. God, this sucks. Yeah, this thing's fucking done. Don't buy ring lights off of Amazon. And if you do, make sure they're not from a third world country. So we'll finish this one in the dark. But it is it's a film that spends a lot of time with Ricky as a kid. It spends a lot of time with Dennis Quaid, and as Ricky grows up, and, you know, his dad kind of just, he wants to play baseball. His dad doesn't want him to play baseball. Says there's no time for baseball. He's got to make time for the Lord and all this. And Ricky kind of defies him and goes against his wishes and plays baseball and is really good. And he grows up and he's playing, like, not college ball, but like mid, not major league, but, you know, a couple steps below. And his dad's never gone to a game, never seen him play, but he still lives at the house and still goes home, and it's just it's an interesting movie. I mean, I didn't think it was terrible. It's just you kind of have to be in the mood to watch something like this, because it's a feel good story, right? A lot of cliches, a lot of just hokey dialogue. Dennis Quaid he's overacting a bit, but then there's also some heartwarming scenes, and it's not terrible. I've seen better, but if you watch it, you know, I don't feel like you would have wasted 2 hours. It is a 2-hour movie. Probably didn't need to be, but anyways, hit the subscribe button when it pops up so you don't miss any future content here on the podcast. And if you want to follow the podcast on all of our social media accounts, we're at Movie Draft House. We're on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, right here on YouTube, doing big things. And don't forget, the podcast releases weekly every Thursday on your favorite podcast streaming platform: Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, whatever. It's, wherever you find podcasts, we're there. And we'll catch you next time.
Ricky, I've seen you out there swinging that stick, even when you're suffering pain. But you can't play baseball. You're going to get ridiculed, and you're going to wind up with an injury that you'll never get over. God's going to give you a higher calling.
But all I want to do is play. When I swing that bat, I ain't crippled no more.
And gone, Senior Ricky Hill.